beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the LA Chargers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Herbert off of play action. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. That'll bring up second down. You look at this Bears defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Back to the air. Herbert on second down. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
What a sequence there defensively. You get the sack to move him to 3rd and long. Then here, just nothing available. And he's got to throw it away.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there, because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down, because guess what? That drive continues.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Herbert going to change the play here. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Herbert. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown, LA. 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Fields. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Pro Bowler for the first time in 2022. Here's Tony Pollard. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Fields. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. A shotgun snap, Fields. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run with Pollard. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Fields. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Here's 3rd and goal now back at the 11. Now it's Fields. To the right side, and he's got more complete. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Charger drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Hey, Ram.
Herbert now. Throwing the out route, and he's got Eckler. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. Touchdown, LA! Austin Eckler, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And they're able to add on to their advantage. In the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you've got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. Shelling through the defense. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And able to work his way down to the 16. 66 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. 2nd down, Pollard again. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
11.
Back to throw. Fields. Forced out to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Fields going to change things up here. Looking to throw on second down. Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Good coverage yet again down here by the goal line. Everyone's blanketed, and he's forced to throw it away and try and come up with something on third down.
Now Fields on third and goal. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Sebastian Joseph Day. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal. Santos' kick is up and through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. That's caught by the rookie Quentin Johnston. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. The Chargers sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Set.
Now they'll shift things around. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. And the offense moving quickly to the line. It's Eckler again. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Running on first down, Eckler. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here. Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Well, the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Off the option, that's complete. Touchdown, Chargers. Quentin Johnston as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. I could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
They'll roll him out right. And that one on the money to Claypool downfield. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 47 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And quickly, they get to the line. Now Fields going to move them around. They go back to Pollard on second down. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
84 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They get this out left. Touchdown, Bears! Equanimous St. Brown, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Bears are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Here's Darius Davis on the return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure,
trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Eluding the pressure right.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force...
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Chargers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Caught by Allen. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And his throw is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Now Herbert going to change the look. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Once more, here's Eckler. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
2nd and 10. At the Bears' 27-yard line.
Hey, Ram. Baylor tight.
Up the middle with Eckler. A solid stiff arm. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. 66 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try the air now with Herbert. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 14-yard line.
Crowd right.
Now a give running left is Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Hey, go, Lion, Lion, Lion. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw is Fields. Flush to his right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Fields changing the play. Here's Fields. Buying time to his left. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. A big play there on the catch and run. 42 yards. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. To the air again, Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. This is 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw, Fields. Throwing left sideline complete. That's more. Here's 1st and goal. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Here's Fields. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball caught free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. It would likely put an end to this thing. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he will have a Charger first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Ready, run!
Eckler now between the tackles. Oh, fighting off the defender. The 20, 5, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Extra point try now from Dicker. And that makes it a 9-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. We knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here, because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. So the big play nullified.
eligible for with pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunky yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
So it's a win here for the L.A. Chargers, and it was thanks to the fine play of their quarterback, CD, Justin Herbert.
Yeah, he had a great night throwing the football. Wound up with 3 touchdowns.